Hmm. Hello, Drewski. Hey, boo. Thanks for being the first one to click on my little vloggy vlog. Ooh, my little vloggy vlog. Ooh. Appreciate you. Yes, I do. I thought it was a mistake. I was like, what in the world? How's it got 2 comments already? That was Drewski supporting the shit out of mama. That's what it was. That's what it was. Ooh, hey, Angelina, Miss Santana, B. Lewis. Ooh, B. Lewis. Oh, he tried to be first. He was close. He was fourth, which is so close to first. It's only 308, really, if you think about it. If you think about it, it's so close. We ain't early. My ass was supposed to try to be on here at 12 o'clock, honey. And because I told myself that, I ended up like had I not said 12, I probably would have been on here at 2 o'clock. But because I said 12, I then felt shamed by 2 o'clock because I didn't do 12, and then it just spread on. But at least I finally went ahead and finished setting up my channel so that I could then just go ahead and start posting my vlogs, because I would start putting those things together and being able to post them. But and I finally today was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna just do it, like, to it. Ew. And I finally posted my very first vlog. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what it do. See if the algorithm can find me in a different light. This is different than when I first started. When I first started this channel, it was so different. Hey, Irish girl, what's up, baby? When I first started this channel, first of all, it was like 2008. You know what I'm saying? So you would just take a thumbnail, like take a screenshot of somewhere in the video, or just let it do it itself. And that would be your thumbnail. So, it'd be a little bit different. Do click on that button, do that, push that button. Ooh, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Today is the first. It's the first of the month. It's the first day. Marianne. Oh, nice and early, honey. Ooh. Hey, Easy. What's up? How you doing? You did. You made the live. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Okay. I'm so proud of you. Let's see. Okay. We got that. We're gonna listen to Darrell talk to this priest man. He almost killed a priest. You was almost done for, Darrell. Okay, the Lord was gonna come down here and snatch you up by your ankles himself. Oh, yes, exactly. Hit the like button. Happy YouTube anniversary. Is it? It's not my YouTube anniversary, is it? Is it? Let me find. Hold up. That's not right. Is that true? Wait. That's not. Wait, where are you getting that from? Is that is it really? Oh, thank you, King. Thank you, Honey Pop. Mom appreciate that. Yes, you do. When did I open up this channel? The fourth? Let me look. I don't know. I never looked. Let's see. Go to here. I'm so proud of you. Let's see. Creator demographics. What's this? No, that ain't it. Where do I go to find out? Where do I find that at? Where do you go to find out how long you've been on here? Hey, Benjamin. Anthony, what's up? Oh, are you talking about anniversary from you finding my channel? Is that what you mean? Or like you being a member? Or are you talking about when I got on here? Like when I first started I thought you were talking about when I first started my YouTube. My bad. It's on here somewhere because I used to see it. I don't know where I see it. It is. It was July the 4th. It was the 4th of July in 2008. It sure was. It sure as fuck was. Wow. Interesting. Oh my God, thanks for telling me that, Drewski. I did not know that. I knew what year it was, but I never bothered to look at the day it was. It was the 4th of July. No wonder the audio was so bad on that video. It was probably firecrackers in the back. Oh, wow. Ain't that something? That's a take that as a sign for me starting this one. So maybe by the 4th, I will have just the channel, my new channel would just blow up and will be a big thing. That ain't going, I need to stop talking down on myself. I need to start being delusional. Like I tell y'all, you got to be delusional, honey. Yeah, that's when YouTube was new. It was Wild Wild West, honey. YouTube was the Wild Wild West. Wasn't nobody getting paid on that bitch. Money? What's that do? What that do? Let's see. That was 20 years ago. Damn. That was almost 20 years ago. Time is a beast, I say. Okay. Hey, Tamika. I know the good old days when Darrell was sitting in his courtroom just fighting for his life. Fighting for his freedom. He was fighting for his freedom, Tamika. Tamika, his freedom was on the line, Tamika. It was. He was terrified. He was. He said, I still have a chance. There's still hope. I might still get out of this. He thought that a couple of days. There was a couple of days that he thought that. And both of those days was hilarious. Ooh, hit the like button for Mama, please.
Two right in front of you on the right-hand side of the street as you testified?
On the right-hand side. Those were the first, the three people that I was right by then.
And before that car went through, were those three people on the ground?
No, definitely not.
Where did this impact take place? Do you know approximately where on the parade route?
Yeah, so it would have been past Prairie Insurance. There would have been, I believe it's Main Street Bar and Grill, and then there's kind of an unnamed bar, and then there's Planned Parenthood. So those would be the kind of Main Street, between Main Street.
Well, maybe that's what Darrell's target was. He was looking for the Planned Parenthood. Maybe that's what it was. October 31st, 2008 is when I started my YouTube channel. Ain't that something, J-Pa? Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Ooh. Put it in the chat if you know what that's from.
That kind of unnamed bars where it happened.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked and admitted into evidence as State's Exhibit 15. It'll not only be, I'd ask that it be published.
My bad. I accidentally pushed the play button. When I get to.
Do a little stretch break. We haven't done one of those in a while.
Yeah, do a little stretch. Got to do some.
Like
Got to do some cardio between this, this Darrell dragon. You don't want to pull a muscle. Or Darrell want to be part of it. Daryl want to be part of the laughs. He's like, yes, yes, we must make sure we stretch. Daryl, you ain't shit. I know his freedom wasn't in question, but for some reason, Daryl didn't know that. Daryl had hope, girl. Daryl had hope.
Stand for a bit. This chair hurts if you will. The non-chair. When you're ready, have a seat. All right, the state may call its next witness.
The state call Father Matthew Witter.
Sir, if you would please make your way to my witness stand, which is all the way up here, upper riser to my right. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand. My clerk, Teresa, will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Please have a seat. The first thing I will have you do is state your first and last names for the record and spell each.
My name is Matthew Witter, Matthew, and then last name Witter, Widd as in dog, ER.
Thank you. Go ahead, your witness.
Sir, how are you employed?
I'm the pastor of the Catholic community of Waukesha for four Catholic churches in the city of Waukesha.
And what are those Catholic churches?
So St. William, St. Joseph, St. Mary, and St. John Newman. We're also associated with Waukesha Catholic, the school.
Okay, thank you. And when you say the Catholic community of Waukesha, 4 parishes, and you're the pastor at all 4?
Exactly, yep. There's 4 of us priests. I'm the pastor. There's 2 other.
Ooh, thank you, LaShonda, for the flow state. Mama, appreciate you. Yes, you do. Ooh, and yes, it's a mod. I realized after I said it that I didn't even know who sung that song. I remember back in the day when I was young. I remember the song, but I don't think I ever knew who that was. Even now, looking at him, I'm like, who is that guy? I think it was one of those things that I heard but never saw, like the video or anything for it. So I didn't actually know who he was, or maybe he was a one-hit wonder or something. Because I don't know him from nothing else. I'm gonna look it up and see what else he sung. Hey, New York. What's up, baby? Even his lawyers, his goose was cooked. Yeah, his lawyers were so happy when he said he didn't want no lawyer. His lawyers were like, oh, thank God. I mean, good luck, sir. Good luck to you.
The priests and a team, that kind of works together.
So you actually do sermons or services at each of the 4 churches?
Yep, exactly. So we'd, the 4 of us priests kind of go around and exactly wherever we're called to be. We're kind of on a bit of a rotation, but we're at all those 4 churches.
Direct your attention to November 21st of last year. Were you at the City of Waukesha Christmas parade? Exactly.
I was the Catholic community of Waukesha Catholic. We're walking in the parade.
Okay. And when you say, were there just one group of people, or when you said the school and the church?
Yeah, we were one group.
Okay.
One group.
Did you have a float or anything?
We did not have a float. There was a banner, and the banner was kind of being carried at different times by a different amount of people, but otherwise we were walking different proximity to the front and back. We were spread out a little bit.
Approximately how many people were in that group that day?
Probably between 40 and 50.
Was there any type of formation?
There wasn't like I think at different times we were probably closer together, at different times we were more spread out. As the praise went on, I think, some people walked faster, some slower.
And no uniform, or did everyone wear the same type of shirt or sweatshirt?
We didn't have, no, it was somewhat cold, so we had different, kind of, trying to stay generally speaking warm. We had some little, very small kind of lights that we were kind of carrying, very small, just kind of that sense of, not everyone had them, I didn't have one, but that sense of kind of bringing the light of Christ into Christmas. And
Thank you. I'm going to show you a variety of exhibits.
Oh, that's funny. You didn't know either. I'm like, I did not know that. You said that name. I was like, I don't know if y'all heard me over here typing. That was what I was typing. Trying to figure out. Oh, sorry. I accidentally hit the caption thing. I ain't know who that was. I had to look that up.
First, I'm going to publish them or put them on the screen in front of you, and I'll direct your attention there. I'll ask you some
Send in The
questions
Exorcist.
about them, okay?
The like button.
So
for
first, I'm
mama.
going to start with Exhibit 129. And let me know when you see that exhibit in front of you.
Okay, yep, I see it.
Okay. And have you seen that picture before?
Yep, I have.
And do you know who that was taken by?
I believe it was taken by Jason Peckloff. He's at least the person that I saw the picture from, so it was probably circulated, but yeah.
Okay. Do you know when it was taken?
It was taken before the parade started with some of the group.
Okay. So this wasn't all the people in your group?
Not everyone, but a chunk of people.
Okay. Are you familiar with pretty much everyone within this picture?
Yep.
And there are names that are associated with certain people who we are considering injured parties in this matter. Do you see those names?
I do.
Do you see the arrows that are associated between the people and the name?
I do.
Can you briefly look at that and let me know if those names are correctly associated with the correct people?
Yeah, to the best of my ability. Juan Marquez is kind of in the back. That's a difficult one to say. It's probably him on that angle. I couldn't say like 100%, but very, very probable.
I would ask the court to admit Exhibit 129 into evidence and publish it for the jury. Would ask the court to publish.
The objection is overruled. Exhibit 129 is received and permission to publish is granted.
Can you briefly kind of go over the people who are named and their relationship with the other people in this picture? For example, I see some kids with the last name Perales Alvarez.
Exactly.
Can you kind of describe what their relationship is to one another?
Exactly. Yep. So Yamilet and Ashley, and then next to them unnamed is Yashleen. They're the daughters of Maria Alvarez Dominguez, as his name. We just say Alvarez Perales, actually.
Okay.
And then Jose Perales Alvarez.
Okay.
So those are connected there.
Okay.
And then Benjamin and Elliot Hallmark are siblings. Some of their other siblings are there too.
Okay.
Gregorio.
Hey, this little girl right here, she kind of looks like, y'all remember the video where Darrell, when he first is driving through and he's like, going around all the people and stuff, like just flying through. And there's a little girl who's like just kind of playing in front of the curb, like just kind of dancing or whatever. And Darrell just drives right by behind her in that clip. Like, and I will always say, oh my God, if she just tripped or stumbled, you know how kids are. They like trip and stumble and shit. If she had just stumbled just a little bit, she'd have been under his fucking tire. I could be wrong, but I think is this the little girl? Yeah, don't this look like the little girl? This is the way I remember her. I'm gonna look it up.
Find the video. She goes by Romy Perez and Camila on the far left. That's mother and daughter.
Okay.
And then Juan in the back. His son David is up front. His head is kind of ducked to the side.
Okay.
So those would be the relationship connections.
How about Adair Lopez Revelar?
Objection, leading the witness.
Adair is.
Hold on, there's been an objection. I need to rule on it. The objection's noted. It's overruled. And you may answer.
So Adair is. His mother Marisol was also in the parade. She's not in the picture though.
And how about Maria Alvarez Dominguez? I don't know if you addressed her yet.
Oh, yeah. Maria is she's the mother, and I forgot Eileen. I know I was missing someone. Eileen is on the far right. So Eileen with the A, Yamilet, Ashley and then Yashleen, who's doesn't have a name box by her. They're the kids of Maria and Jose, who's got just barely see the red hood.
And does this accurately reflect kind of the clothing that they were wearing while they were marching in the parade on November 21st of last year?
Her shoes a little different.
I believe so.
Okay. I'm now going to direct you to Exhibit 128. Because I thought, so can you identify the person depicted in that photograph, 128?
Yeah, so as it says, that'd be David.
Okay,
He'd be
so
one
that
of the
is correct.
younger kids.
He was kind of hidden a little bit in Exhibit 129, so I wanted to get a better picture of him. I'd ask that this be admitted into evidence. I'm sorry, was this taken on the day of the parade? Does it appear?
It would definitely appear. I'm not familiar with the picture, but it would definitely appear.
That appears to be the street that you guys
Exactly.
walked on
Yep,
and the clothing
definitely.
that he was
Objection,
wearing.
leave the witness.
Overruled. Father, do me a favor and just wait until the question is fully asked before you answer it. I know it can be very easy to anticipate, but the very nice lady in front of you is taking down a record of everything that's said, and it just makes her job a little bit more difficult if that happens. It's
Let me show
okay.
y'all what
So
I'm talking about.
hopefully his answer was clear. If not, you can re-ask.
And I'm sorry, that accurately reflects what you believed you would have seen on November 21st of last year.
Yes.
I would ask that Exhibit 128 be admitted into evidence and published to the jury.
Objection.
Exhibit 128 is received and permission to publish is granted. The objection is overruled.
And I'm also going to then show you on the screen in front of you Exhibit
See this little
121.
girl? Let me go back to the picture. Yeah, no, I don't think that's the same girl. 'Cause she got like, it's just because she got the dark pink pants on, and then the pink pants here. So I thought maybe it was the same little girl, but I guess not. For some reason, I thought she had a blue hat on, but maybe not. Maybe not. I thought that was her. See, she got the dark pink pants on and the little pink top. I guess I was wrong. Oh, actually, but while I got this over here, let's go on and put up our I got to put up my like how we gonna forget to put up Daryl. Daryl gonna be mad. He be like, y'all can't believe that you just forgot me like that. It ain't right. It ain't right. Ooh. You know it's not right. It's not okay. Oh, poor Daryl. Okay.
Answer.
So Adair is his mother Marisol was also in the parade. She's not in the picture though.
And how about Maria Alvarez Dominguez? I don't know if you addressed her yet.
Oh yeah, Maria is she's the mother, and I forgot Eileen. I know I was missing someone. Eileen is on the far right. So Eileen with the A, Yamilet, Ashley are and then Yashleen, who's doesn't have a name box by her. They're the kids of Maria and Jose, who's got just barely see the red hood.
And does this accurately reflect kind of the clothing that they were wearing while they were marching in the parade on November 21st of last year?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm now going to direct you
Shackles are the
to
best.
Exhibit 128.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I said it or not, but red emojis in the chat. Okay. Okay. That's a good question. Marilyn, is Joe awake? Where is Joe? Joey.
Because I thought,
No, it's not right.
so can you identify the person
me.
depicted in
Such a
that
lady.
photograph, 128?
Yeah, so as it says, that'd be David.
Okay,
He'd be
so
one
that
of the
is correct.
younger kids.
He was kind of hidden a little bit in Exhibit 129, so I wanted to get a better picture of him. I'd ask that this be admitted into evidence. I'm sorry, was this taken on the day of the parade? Does it appear?
It would definitely appear. I'm not familiar with the picture, but it would definitely appear.
That appears to be the street that you guys
Exactly.
walked on
Yep,
and the clothing
definitely.
that he was
Objection,
wearing.
leave the witness.
Overruled. Father, do me a favor and just wait until the question is fully asked before you answer it. I know it can be very easy to anticipate, but the very nice lady in front of you is taking down a record of everything
Big
that's said, and it just makes her job a little.
They call me Big Mitch. Larry Hoover on his way to work. Ooh, hallelujah. Yes, honey.
A little bit more difficult if that happens. It's okay. So hopefully his answer was clear. If not, you can re-ask.
And I'm sorry, that accurately reflects what you believed you would have seen on November 21st of last year.
Yes.
I would ask that Exhibit 128 be admitted into evidence and published to the jury.
Objection.
Exhibit 128 is received and permission to publish is granted. The objection is overruled.
And I'm also going to then show you on the screen in front of you Exhibit 121. Let me know when that's showing in front of you.
It is.
Okay.
The
You had
like button
indicated
from
that
Mama.
in front of the group was a banner. Is this consistent with what you're seeing, or can you describe generally what you're seeing in Exhibit 121?
That would be our group, somewhat close to the beginning of the parade route. So that's the banner. That's Bob carrying it on one side, and Jason Pekloff, as is noted, on the other side, where there's St. Matthias in the background. St. Joseph is kind of right in front of that, towards the beginning of the route.
Okay. And there are other names that are associated
Hey,
with
Mikey.
people.
What's up?
There's a
What's
box with their
poppin'?
name with a red arrow going from the person to the name. Are all of those correctly diagrammed?
Camila certainly is. Jason certainly is. Adair certainly is. Maria certainly is. Juan, I couldn't say definitively that that's him. And Jose Perales, I believe that's him, but I couldn't say definitively on that particular angle.
Okay. And with regard to Jason Pekloff, specifically, since we've identified the other people in this photograph through Exhibit 129, that is Jason
The like
Pekloff, and
button
he's
from Mama.
correctly named in this diagram?
Yeah, definitely.
Objection. Everybody was not positively identified.
Everybody was not positively identified.
I would note that
I love when Daryl does that. Like that look is, I had a point, right? You know, when somebody be like, you know, he's got a point. That's the look that Daryl's get. Daryl's doing the look of, it's like, right? I mean, you gotta admit, I had a point. That's the look that he's giving, but it ain't. It just ain't giving what it was supposed to have gave Daryl. Not even a little bit.
the witness identified most with certainty, others without. So the
Look at that. Look. He like, you better give me my points. He want his points. Drewski, he need his points. Give him his points. Daryl said, I made a point. Come on. You guys to give me some credit.
jury should just keep that in mind at this point. I don't believe there's been an offer, though, or a request to receive it just yet. So I'll withhold any of that.
And Your Honor, I'm going to move Exhibit 121 into evidence, ask that it be published with the understanding that Father Witter indicated that Jose Perales Alvarez and Juan Marquez, it would be consistent, but he cannot say with 100% positivity that
He ain't getting no
those are
point.
those two individuals.
Take that point back, Drewski. He
was
can't
not
get no
said
fucking
with,
point.
Certainty whatsoever. The answer was he's not sure.
Exhibit 121 is received as noted by the state. Permission to publish is granted.
Sir, again, in looking at this exhibit, which is 121, other than Jose Perales Alvarez and Juan Marquez, which you indicated you weren't positive about, the other people whose names are and arrows are on that picture, you can positively identify them?
100%.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 122. And again, is this consistent with a picture that was taken at the very beginning of the parade?
Oh, Marilyn, you talking about the shock shackle button? Is that what you're talking about? So you wish you had the button? You wish you had the button? Yeah, me too. That'd be nice. That'd be a good time. That'd be a real good time.
Where the other picture was taken from?
That's correct.
Okay. And there are two names associated with two individuals on this picture. Can you positively identify that those individuals are the people in this picture?
Objection, leading the witness.
Overruled.
Hey, Lee. What's up?
Yeah, William Mitchell and Yamilet Perales, that would be 100% certain.
Thank you. I would ask the court to admit Exhibit 122 into evidence and publish it for the jury.
And I ride
Exhibit 122 has received permission to publish. Granted.
New York. New York. Ooh.
And again, this accurately reflects the identity of William Mitchell. If you can just circle William Mitchell in the photograph, it is a touch screen in front of you.
I should.
And Yamilet Perales Alvarez. Thank you. Moving on to Exhibit 123.
10,000 years he got. No points for Darrell. Fuck him. Fuck him. No points for Darrell. Hell no.
Can you identify the individuals who are named in this exhibit?
Objection. The names are on there.
Boo. Tomato, tomato.
Question was whether he could identify the individuals who are named. So
That's a big error.
Hey, Crystal. What's up?
your objections noted. It's overruled.
I know.
You may answer the question.
He should have burst into flames with his gasoline draws, honey. Yes, he should have. Yes, he should have. Okay. It's the audaciousness part for me.
So each of the people, Benjamin Hallmark, that arrow is correct. Maria Perez, that is correct. That is Luke Hallmark. Marisol, that would be Marisol. And then Gregoria, I would say 100%. I would attest to that picture.
And again, does this look to be taken in the same vicinity as the other pictures I've shown to you?
It definitely, it's towards the beginning of the route. Exactly. That's probably St. Matthias right there, and St. Joseph will be right in front of us.
I'd ask the court to admit Exhibit 123 into evidence and to publish it for the jury.
Objection, relevancy.
Overruled. Exhibit 123 has received permission to publish is granted.
I'll strike my points for Darrell.
Again, sir, I'm just going to ask you to circle the people associated with the names as I call them out. Benjamin Hallmark, I think you had previously identified in Exhibit 129. But
Hey, look, you think I should have a toy? I should have a Darrell toy. I can easily make one. I can make a doll because look what I got. I hadn't printed anything on my sublimation printer in a while. You have to print something on it to make sure that it doesn't like the ink doesn't get all cloudy, whatever. So I was like, I just print something. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna print my little Darrell chibi. Oh wait, this ain't even the right one. That's right. This one doesn't have the this one I don't have his hairline right yet. But like, see my new one up there on the screen. That's the newest one. He's got his hairline right. He got his sad eyes, his weird eyebrows, a pouty lip. But I could make a back of it. You know what I'm saying? With AI would just whop me up a perfect back to this. AI is insane. It's terrible. It's wonderful and terrible at the same time. AI is awful. It's gonna kill us all in a totally different way than what we thought it would. Like, we all assumed AI was gonna kill us via robot, but I think we're just gonna melt to death. AI is gonna kill us by melting. We're gonna die from the sun and heat and no water and no trees and so we're gonna melt. So AI is gonna kill us. We were right, just in a different way that we had presumed. But I could make a Darrell doll with this. Before we all melt, of course. Oh, yes, honey. Who wants a Darrell doll?
where is he in If you can circle
He use it
him.
as a little punching bag, you know, so hang it and just swat the shit out of it
Okay.
with a bat.
And Maria Perez,
Saria.
Or hug it if you feel, you know, whatever.
Luke Hallmark,
Whatever floats your boat.
Marisol
No, it's
Lopez
not
Gutierrez, and Gregorio Romelia Perez. I think you said you know her as Romy.
Yeah, she also goes by Romy.
Thank you. I'm now going to show you
The like
State's
button.
Exhibit 124.
Anthony Green. I think I should do that. I think I should make that.
And let me know when you see it. I'm sorry. And just this again looks like
I'm gonna tell you, with the sun doing what it's doing, being homeless in this sun is gonna definitely kill you overnight. I mean, these people ain't built for that. You know the people who look down at homeless people. They be like, "Ooh," when you see homeless people. What you should be asking them is, okay, now what do I do first? Because that's where they got everybody going. Everybody gonna end up homeless after. We got like 2 more years. We gotta make it 2 years. And so if you can manage to not be homeless in the next 2 years, you might be all right. But being homeless in the sun doing what it's doing is gonna be bad. I'm gonna tell you though, most of mama's babies are boomers. Or baby boomers, I think, right? Most of mine are baby boomers. So, you know, we might be all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, the younger ones, hopefully they got parents they can go running back to because they're going to need them. Because times is hard, honey. Ooh. Left and right. And for the objection left and right. And no reason. He doesn't even know why he said. You know what's so crazy though about Darrell? Darrell be listening. Y'all know I love to make fun of Darrell, but I will give the points where the points need to be. Or New York said Gen X. like Darrell be listening. Like they be in there say like he'll catch the slightest little mistake that somebody says, whether it's a date or a number of something. Darrell, without thinking about it, he just be on it. He just be like, it was this. So you would think he's just in there just trying to be a nuisance because he's a nuisance, but he be listening though. Like, so that's one thing about it. It's like the thing is that it don't matter though, because he definitely knew what he was doing when he drove over the children and the grandparents. Like he definitely he did it 8 blocks worth, so nobody gives a shit. And that's where it is. And that's the truth. Don't nobody give a fuck about your point, Darrell. Don't nobody care if you read the second page of the law book. Don't nobody give a fuck. We just want you in this here hole that we dug behind the prison. Okay? That's all.
It's taken from the same angle as the
So the
prior
fact that he's
exhibits.
even fighting it
Do
is
you
crazy.
see the name of Elliot Hallmark and Father Pat Heppy?
I do.
And are the arrows associated with the people that you know as Elliot Hallmark and
Right?
Father Pat Heppy?
Objection, leading the witness.
Oral. You may answer.
Yep, 100%.
Thank
Those
you.
those would be correct.
Thank you. I would ask the court to admit Exhibit 124 and publish it for the jury.
Objection, relevancy.
Overruled. Exhibit 124 is received and permission to publish is granted.
And again, just to clarify for the jury, Elliot Hallmark, can you circle him? And Father Pat Heppy, can you circle him? Now, was he one of the other 3 pastors?
Exactly. Yep, Father Pat is the pastor emeritus in the Catholic community of Waukesha, so he's one of the 4 of us priests.
Okay, thank you. And finally, I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit.
Oh, it's funny. Rebecca said, can he see the chat? Because I got a bird to fly his way. I'm assuming you mean like a bird, like the one in the middle of my hand, right next to my ring finger. Is that what you mean? Like a bird to flip. Is that what you mean? Nah. 76. I know he was so proud of himself. Yeah. Oh, you YouTube Premium now. Oh, so you don't get ads and stuff,
Exhibit
right?
125. Let you know when it's on your screen.
Yep.
And the final two of the people that we did
Man,
not.
I've had YouTube Premium for like, I probably have YouTube Premium for like 5-6 years. I can't not have YouTube Premium. Like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't live the life of that without it. Like, it's horrible.
Not identifying that first picture, Exhibit 129, Lori Loken and Margaret Pekulis, and she goes by Peggy. Do you see them in this picture?
I do.
Are they correctly identified?
They are.
I'd ask and again, this photograph is taken at the same location as the others?
Yep.
Okay. I'd ask the court to admit Exhibit 125 and allow it to be published for the jury.
Objection. Relevancy.
Overruled. Exhibit 125 is received and permission to publish is granted.
Thank you. And if you can circle Lori Loken and Margaret Pekulis. Thank you. We can take this exhibit down. Do you recall as you were marching or walking in the parade, what group was in front of you?
The group in terms of we were the Catholic Memorial Group was the group in front of us. Behind us were the Dancing Grannies.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Who does he remind me of? He reminds me of somebody. Like, I think it's somebody from like a show. Why is he looking at him like that? Is he?
What at some point?
Daryl was staring at him like he was doing like an internal confession. You know, like you go to the priest, you go into the little box thing and you confess your sins or whatnot. Daryl was staring at him like he was doing an internal monologue of a confession.
Was your attention drawn to something during the parade?
Overruled.
Something unusual.
Blessed by
Yeah,
the
so we
best.
were all of a sudden kind of heard a scream, and my experience was I turned to my left and there was a red SUV just flying down the road. My next experience would be kind of hearing it, kind of striking people.
And I'm gonna just, because we have to put that on the record, that you put your fist to your palm of your hand, making a striking noise.
Yep, just kind of like a
Objection.
pounding sound, I guess you'd call it.
Overruled. The description may stand. Keep going.
Thank you.
Next question.
How many times did you hear that?
So for
Objection.
me,
The witness.
Overruled. You may answer.
I heard 2 times.
Where were you when you were marching in this group? Were you as you're walking down Main Street, were you on the right hand side of the group, which would be, I don't know why I can't get this right. The right side would be, I believe, the north. Or were you on the left-hand side of the street, which would be the south? Or were you in the middle?
I was more towards the right-hand side of the street.
Yeah, Vizzini. He was looking at it like he was looking at Daryl like he had like some kind of demon standing behind him or something. He could see his like doo-doo aura. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a shit aura. It was like probably purple and brown. Like color of vomit. Like vomit, putrid green. Like he had like a putrid green and black aura. Hovering around him. You know what I'm saying? That's Daryl. That's Daryl's aura.
And did you look back? And you said you looked back and saw the red SUV.
The like
correct?
button for mama.
Yeah, but the way I would describe it is if the car would have hit me, it would have hit me. I kind of saw it as it was entering into our group.
And the 2 impacts that you heard, did you see those impacts?
My mind blocks that part out of it, so I couldn't say who was hit in those impacts. What I could say is that my next encounter was that there were 3 people from our group that I don't believe would have been the ones with impact that were lying more or less right in my immediate path.
So two right in front of you on the right-hand side of the street,
Yep.
as you testified?
On the right-hand side. Those.
Oh, thank you, Easy. Thank you, baby. Mama, appreciate you saying, what's the reason behind always wearing that mask? I mean, there's a couple of things that it could be. Number one, it could be a kindness. Daryl could be doing, the other people in the court a kindness because of his breath. It could be that. I don't know, Easy. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could be. Okay, he could be trying to preserve the dragon. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep the dragon at bay. Or it could be a delusional thing where Daryl thinks that maybe if people don't realize who he is because he got the mask on, then he could just, if he could get himself from being duct taped to this table, then he could just get up and just sneak out the courtroom because, they can't even see his face. They don't know who he is. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know, Easy. It could be that, like a disguise, basically. Or it could be, still him just not wanting to admit that he's a weirdo from when he was doing the whole COVID scare thing. Remember when he was like, I'm concerned about your health, Your Honor, because I have, I think I might have the cocoa. I might have the Roro. Okay. I might have the Vid, and I don't want to get you sick. So I think we should just stop this trial, really. We should just let these jurors go and we can maybe possibly try this another time, or we just let me go, whichever one you feel like, So it's one of those three. Okay. It's still, the COVID thing. It's a disguise out of sheer stupidity, or it's him trying to be sweet and polite to everybody in the courtroom and not make them faint from his breath. Okay. It's either one of those. Pick one. Pick whichever one's your favorite. That's what it is, Easy. Ooh. Your Honor, I might have COVID. Your Honor, Your Majesty. Wait, what's the other one? It's Your Honor, Your Majesty, Your Highness. There it is. Your Honor, Your Majesty, Your Highness. Gotta do them all. It's just fucking hilarious, though. Ooh. Yeah, thank you, Easy. Mama, appreciate you.
Those are the first.
Mama got
the three
coins,
people that
y'all, in her jar.
was right by then.
No more
And
empty
before
jar
that car
for
went
me.
through, were those three people on the ground?
Definitely not.
Where
No
did this
more
impact take
empty
place? Do
jar
you know
for
approximately where on the
mama.
parade route?
Yeah, so it would have been past Curry Insurance. There would have been, I believe it's Main Street Bar and Grill, and then there's kind of an unnamed bar, and then there's Planned Parenthood. So those would be it's kind of a Main Street between Main Street
you my
and
first
kind of
one,
unnamed
Easy.
bars where it happened.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked and admitted into evidence as State's Exhibit 15. It'll not only be, I'd ask that it be published as well.
Go ahead. Exhibit received.
Embarrassed of his own name.
Objection, how many times do you need to publish the same picture?
Your objection's noted. It's overruled.
Of course.
On this picture, there are
They're all mad, honey.
different groups that appear to be on this picture. Can you describe, what does this appear to be a map of?
Yeah, that would be Main Street. That'd be our groups, the groups of the parade.
And do you see your
it
group
was-
on this map?
I do.
Would it be in the left-hand side of Exhibit 15?
Objection, leading the witness.
Sustained. Hold on. Sustained. Please rephrase.
Where would you see, you said you saw your group, where do you see your group on this map?
On this map, our group is furthest to my left.
Can you circle it? And that would be in that arrow, that star that you circled, that is attached to a list of names. Is that correct?
Objection, leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase.
Yes. Do you see a list of names and an arrow on that map?
Objection, leading the witness.
Overruled. You may answer.
I do.
And where does that, do you recognize the names that are on that map?
Objection, leading the witness.
Overruled. You may answer.
Yep, I recognize all those names.
And it appears that approximately how many names are on that list?
Objection, leading the witness.
Overruled.
19.
Didn't mean to test you. And were all those people, to your knowledge, injured as a result of being struck by or indirectly struck by the vehicle in the parade?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled. You may answer.
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. We can take Exhibit 15 down. So when you looked around and saw the red SUV, did you hear the impacts first, or did you see the red SUV first?
Yeah, what came
saw
first?
the red SUV just flying on the left side. I mean, flying is a relative word, but it was, going fast. It was going faster than anyone in their right mind would be driving in that scenario.
Could you estimate the speed?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled. You may answer.
From being on that street in other occasions and kind of walking over there, the speed limit was 25. The car, in my estimation, was going faster than I would see a car driving in normal times down that street.
So in excess of 25 miles per hour?
Objection, hearsay, leading the witness.
Not hearsay. It's a clarification question. Your objection noted. It's overruled. You may answer.
I would say yes.
Now, when you said that you saw the red SUV coming to your left, I know you described your path of travel being on the right side of the road. So it's to the left of you. Would it be more towards the middle of your group or to the left of your group? Or on the left-hand side of your group?
I would say it was on my left.
Okay. So you're not sure how far away it was when it passed you?
No, it was on my left. I was not struck. It was on my left. It wasn't.
Did you see who was driving the vehicle?
I did not.
After the vehicle, did the vehicle go past your group? Did it drive past your group?
I believe it did. I saw it just fly by, and my attention immediately was drawn towards the three people that were on the ground in my vicinity.
Robert.
After the car went by, did you ever see the car stop?
I simply I saw the car fly by, and then the next thing I knew, there were three people in front of me on the ground. So my attention went right there.
Did you see anyone else on the ground after the car passed, other than the three people you initially saw?
There were other, so all around them, there were different kind of, as time played out, kind of pockets of.
Darrell, you got this priest up here describing carnage. You got a whole priest up here describing, like you drove past this priest and now he is describing carnage, the carnage that you did. And then you gonna have the nerve to ask him some questions after this. You gonna have some questions for him? You wanna delve into his brain and his thoughts and learn a little bit more? Is that it? Is that it, Darrell? Just asking.
Can you describe who you saw after the car went through who appeared to be injured?
So the three people that were in my path were Father Patrick Heppy, and then Maria Perez, and William Bill Mitchell.
Did they all appear to be injured?
Yes.
And did you meet with those people after the parade? Did you talk to them or meet with them?
Yeah, so my attention was really drawn towards those three that were kind of right there. Father Pat was
Same Robert.
he was kind of completely knocked out, and then he kind of came to, and he was kind of put on the side of the road. And then I more or less stayed by Maria Perez on the side. She was in agonizing pain. There were some other people that came. And William Mitchell was also there, also with severe injuries and major pain. So I more or less stayed there. And then Father Pat and I, we, being priests, we live in the same, we call it the rectory.
Let me get some yellow emojis in the chat. Yellow emojis in the chat. Okay. Yellow emojis in the chat. Go. Go. Oh, there we go. There's my Sammy. Let's see. Oh, not the Mustang. Oh, no. Let me see.
The house. So when he went into the hospital, I joined him to go. And then so my next immediate experience was going to the hospital and then encountering more of the people that were in our group who were already at the hospital.
So the 3 people you had direct contact with would have been Maria Perez, William Mitchell or Bill Mitchell, and Father Heppy.
That's correct.
Leading the witness.
I believe that's what his testimony just was.
Correct. It's overruled.
And he went to which hospital?
So Father Pat was taken by a squad to Waukesha Memorial. So I joined them in going to that hospital.
Did you see any of the people that you had observed on that list on Exhibit 15 at Waukesha Memorial Hospital?
See your little purple toes.
What observations did you make there of the people you saw?
Yep. So immediately I saw Eileen Perales, who was sitting off to the side with some facial issues and some other injuries. So Father Pat was kind of, he was placed in a room, and I kind of was helping Eileen a little bit. And then there was also Peggy Pachulis, was also in the waiting room already when I got there.
Did she have any observable injuries?
She had, like her ankle was splinted already. She was waiting. And then shortly after that, then Benjamin and Elliot Hallmark were also in the kind of the general waiting room. And I ended up also seeing them. And then my next experience would be is with the different situations in families, it became apparent that unfortunately some families were split apart in different injuries. And so I was with there was CAT scans that needed to be done on some of the children. So there were kind of 4 beds. And I was, especially with Benjamin and Elliot Hallmark, their parents were out. And then it also turned out that Eileen and Ashley Perales also then were kind of waiting CAT scans. So that would have been my next kind of encounter.
What injuries did you observe on those individuals?
So at the time, I mean,
yellow emojis.
Ashley had
Good job, you guys.
Good
Good job, you guys. You guys are killing it with the yellow emojis. Look at you go. Why y'all couldn't do that with the red ones? Mama gonna complain. She gonna complain, honey. She gonna complain no matter what. Oh, I shouldn't even said nothing. Now Robert done broke the cycle. Don't stop, yellow emojis. Come on. Good job.
called facial lacerations and major injuries there.
And I think you already testified about Eileen. How about Elliot and Benjamin Hallmark?
Yeah, so they were both in, at the time they were getting checked out for brain situations. It was clear Benjamin had a kind of a major fracture in his leg and also a major kind of, golf ball kind of coming out of by his eyes. And Elliot also then had some injuries.
And I'm just going to go through the remainder. And if you saw them or either that night or in the following days, let me know. And if you know that they were injured. Maria Alvarez Dominguez.
Objection. It's hearsay.
It's not hearsay. It's asking about his knowledge, not what he heard. It's so you may answer the question.
Maria was injured. I don't know the full scope of her injuries.
Thank you, Sam.
And how about
filling it out? You know what I'm
Romelia
saying?
Perez?
You know what I'm saying? Look at all that.
She was very, very, very severely injured. Major issues.
Could you observe what those injuries were?
Objection. Hearsay.
Overruled. You may answer.
Pelvis fractures, and she was in rehab for about 4 months with still walking with a cane.
She still is walking with a cane?
That's correct.
Oh, Daryl, remember you was asking if anybody had any complaints or whatnot? Remember Daryl was like, does anybody here have any, or were you injured in this whatever? You know, like Daryl kept asking that stupid ass question. Yeah, do you have what's it called? What was it he would say? He would say, do you have a claim or something like that? No one here has a claim. There's no one who was injured or whatever he would say. Oh, that lady's still walking around with this cane a year later. Actually, a year's not that long. Oh. Thank you, Jillian. Thank you, Honey Pot, for my flowery rose. Mama, appreciate you so.
Lori Loken?
Lori sustained some major heart issues, so she had a major procedure on her heart.
Marisol Lopez
Yeah, the engine
Gutierrez?
party.
I don't know the full extent. Marisol was impacted. She suffered I believe, a fracture, wrist fracture. Some other major soreness. She's healing.
Adair Lopez Gutierrez?
Adair was the car ran over him. He didn't suffer any major physical injuries, but was impacted.
Juan Marquez?
Juan suffered a major leg fracture, has had a couple surgeries.
David Marquez?
David was struck, took on some bruising, but no major injuries.
Well, Daryl's over there like, see, David's fine. Daryl ain't shit. He over there every time this guy says, "Oh, that guy." Oh yeah, no, he did get run over by the car. He was underneath of it for sure, but he didn't get any serious lifelong injuries or nothing. So, and Daryl's like, "See," and they call me a murderer. Oh, Daryl, like I said, you got this priest over here explaining the carnage that you made him look at. You made him watch that. This man was never supposed to see no shit like that.
Jason Peckloff?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Imagine all the kids that are scared of cars now that were there.
Jason suffered a severe concussion.
Now they're terrified of vehicles.
Some ankle injuries, an ankle injury.
Yamilet Perales Alvarez?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled. Go ahead and answer.
Yamilet was, came very close to losing her. Major head trauma. Was severely hurt.
Jose Perales Alvarez?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Jose also was very severely hurt with leg injuries. He's had about 10 surgeries at this point. Still walking with a crutch.
And Camila Perez Gonzalez?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Camilla had an orthopedic injury. She's had a couple surgeries.
Looking further. Thank you, Father.
Any cross-exam questions for this witness, sir?
I do.
Please proceed.
You see. I don't have too many questions for you, Father. Do you recall when you knew for sure that you would be testifying in this matter?
I got an official word on October 1st to plan to be here, I believe, on last Wednesday.
And to the best of your knowledge, do you have any reason why you would be testifying on behalf of an injured party if you are not an injured party?
Mr. Bell.
Grounds.
Overruled. Can I answer?
Yeah, this right here. If I had to guess, uh, who was it that said that I made a statement about like the priest seeing something in Daryl, like his evil aura, like there was a demon there. If I had to guess, this is probably when I saw that because I just saw it again. Looking at him, it was like when he asked that, and he's just looking at him like, "What in the fuck?" Like, this probably was the moment I said it. If I had to guess, this was the moment when I said that last. Because this is what I'm thinking right now, looking at him.
If he knows.
My thought would be
He
that
looked
as
shocked.
the pastor, I would have
Yeah,
a
it's like,
more
what the fuck?
wide-ranging kind of knowledge of different people's situations as a pastor, whereas some people might. That's what I would assume, but.
You testified to observing quite a few injuries.
Oh my God, what are you
How
going to
can you
contest?
assess the injuries just by looking at the people?
Do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, look at, he's looking at her like, it's like, oh my God. Oh shit. Huh? That thing looks terrifying. The thing that's sitting on his shoulder and on top of his head and around him. He looked like he sees a demon. And he's like trying to keep his cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't call attention to it, maybe it'll disappear.
Can you clarify what you mean by that? Like, what are you getting at?
For example, if I was to see someone injured laying on the ground,
You would run him over again, is what you would do,
I
Daryl.
could essentially say, "Oh, it looks like this," but how can I be certain that that's what it is? So my question is, being that you observed a lot of injuries, how are you able to assess what they were just by looking?
Well, the question mischaracterizes his testimony, so I'm going to ask that you rephrase.
How did you know the injuries just by looking?
It still mischaracterizes his testimony. That's not what he said. He was asked about whether he was aware.
Yeah, that he observed.
Yeah, he does it. He knows it because of what happened and him being around them and him knowing the story and how they're healing and how they're doing and their doctor's appointments and these types of things and all this shit that you don't witness because you too busy being in prison, all that stuff. Oh my God, he's such a fucking twerp. Oh my God.
Injuries. So how could he know
He observed some, so you need to be specific as what point in
the
time.
injuries that you saw at the hospital? How were you able to say for sure what those injuries were just by observation?
Yeah, so some of it is seeing people at the hospital, and then part of it then is, so there's the immediate seeing people in the hospital, and then there's the later times of seeing people in the hospital or seeing people in other contexts.
So would it be fair to say that you were told those injuries either by medical professionals or by the people?
Exactly. So if people would say, this is my injury, I would believe them. If they'd be in the hospital, if I see people with crutches, wheelchairs, then I would say that's probably accurate.
But you didn't know for sure yourself until you were told.
Looking at him, he's like, the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? He looking at Daryl like, I don't understand why he gotta exist. Like, why is this man still breathing? Like, is there a reason for this? Which word? Oh, subhuman? The only time I ever hear the word subhuman is always like It's like because of the times that we're in, and there's a bunch of weird fucking people roaming around, and for some reason that's a word that comes up that people say that's how they see people. It's subhuman. It's a weird word for sure. I don't even know what like what does that even mean? I hadn't thought about it actually. Oh, you mean twerp. Oh, that word. Yeah. Well, he is a twerp. I thought you meant the subhuman thing. But now that I'm thinking about it, subhuman. So wouldn't what would the fuck is a subhuman? You know what? Let me just Google the word itself actually. See what
Yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not the one diagnosing an injury. I can observe what they say, I can observe what I see, and then I see people with crutches, wheelchairs,
That's
and
what I
I'm
was
like,
getting at.
there's probably truth there.
Do you know, because you testified to seeing those, some of those people after the incident, would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you know if any of the people you saw after the incident filed any claims in the matter?
Could you clarify by what you mean by claims?
Did they file for to be an injured party in the matter, or did they file for any medical bill support or anything of that nature? To your knowledge, do you recall any of that?
We certainly told as many people as possible to get involved in the Waukesha parade support and other means of help. I can't speak specifically for each person what they did or did not do.
Can you explain to the jury what you mean by
I don't think that's a real. I think that's
the
like
support that you are referring to? Was that like a group formed, or was that sort of like an event of a GoFundMe account or something like that? Can you give some clarity on that?
Yeah, there was the Waukesha parade fund that was, I think, an international type of thing. There was, our parish had a fund. There were GoFundMes. There were any number of different things. There were different encounters to allow people to come together and talk
he
about
probably did. He went
what
home
had happened and seek
and prayed for this thing.
start healing from the emotional part of it.
And by international, that would be assuming worldwide. That'd be fair to say?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the definition. Oh my God. Oh my God, Daryl. Oh my God. Really? Oh my God. Why, Daryl? Look at this. He said that with a straight face. And when you say international, you mean worldwide, right? Would that be fair to say? He should have said no. Nope. Nope. It's not fair. It's not fair to say it. It's not fair to force me to agree with anything you fucking said, you piece of shit. Ooh.
So it would be
You
fair to
got
say
this,
that there
Daryl. You're
were
gonna win.
financial interests attached to this incident.
Objection is how it relates to this witness's testimony.
Grounds.
He can't
Sustained.
believe it. Look. He's like, what the fuck? Like, this guy's special.
I should try to answer the question.
No, I sustained it. You don't have to answer
Okay.
that.
All right.
He can rephrase, but as it relates to how it was asked in this witness, I'm sustaining it.
Well, it was actually because he referred to some
Yeah, we don't
GoFundMes
care,
being
Daryl.
set
Shut
and
up.
everything. So
Move
my question
on.
was, being that it was a wide-ranging scope by him saying international,
What's your question? I sustained the objection.
was there any financial interests attached to this incident?
And I'm going to object for the same reasons before.
Grounds.
It's vague, unclear, overly broad. Sustained is to the form of the question.
The like button for mama. Hit the like button for mama, please. Okay. Mama got her little super. She got a little super. Wait. Oh, because it was a $2 one. Okay. So yeah, I have it set to 5 and above. Okay. Yes, I have a super chat goal up here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I only got like 45 minutes to hit it. So it's probably not going to work at this point. But you got to set the goal regardless. You gotta set it and forget it. Okay, that's how goals work. You gotta set them. Well, no, you're supposed to set a goal. Just in general, you set a goal and then you work towards it. Actually, but in this case, I set it and then I crossed my fingers. But I just want to let y'all know I gotta be verbal. I gotta be verbal. Okay, I gotta be verbal. I got a super chat goal sitting at the top. I think I pinned my membership link. Look at me. I did all the things. Okay. I got my membership link. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to support the channel. Keeps mama here and not there. You know what I'm saying? This is what it do. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Yeah, so I got 20. The super chat goal is 20 super chats before, and I set it to 2 hours, so which only leaves us 45 minutes left. Not necessarily for me to be on here. I can be on here as long as I want to, but that's the super chat goal timer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So I gotta say it. I gotta say the things, you know what I'm saying? Objection, Darrell is dumb. So
Any
stay.
idea how much money was raised?
Yeah, how much money was
For
raised? Darrell wants some of that
the
cash, Mr. Priest Man.
I guess I would say
He said, "Can I get
GoFundMe's,
some?
groups,
My commissary or
support
whatever."
Objection as it relates to this witness
grounds.
testimony.
Cannot, Darrell.
I'll allow
Yes,
it
he is, Diana.
a little bit of leeway as it potentially could relate
He's a
to
monster.
bias, not of this witness. He made no claim, but go ahead if he knows. Subject to you following it up with other, I guess, witnesses later on.
I know, so the Catholic community of Waukesha had
They did
an
shoot at
opportunity
Darrell.
because
They
people
just
wanted to
missed.
give, and so there were $73,000 that came into the fund that I'm aware of, the Catholic community of Waukesha, that we dispersed in different ways. There's still, I think, 3,000 left. That's for kind of community healing events. What the end of what GoFundMe's reached, what the Waukesha Foundation Fund reached, I don't know. But I know the Catholic community of Waukesha was 73,000. Yeah, the specific, I couldn't say 73 what, but 73,000, I think.
And did that go straight towards the victims?
I know that's right,
to
Drewski. Gotta be here,
help
not
them in
there. You know? Gotta do
healing?
it. Gotta make it do it to it. Ooh.
So an example would be, there are many people that they could not work because of being hurt, or they had situations
Yeah, the
where a
police
loved
officer
one
tried to get him,
was severely hurt,
but he missed.
and they had to be at home or going to the hospitals, nursing homes, and taking care of them. So there was, and I have no idea the ins and outs of, payment of hospital bills and things like that. But I know people were, they could not go to work because of some of these scenarios.
And you stated you didn't see the vehicle approaching at the time when it got to where you were. Would that be fair to say?
That's correct. It was very close to me when I saw it.
About how close to you did
Too
the
fucking
vehicle
close,
come?
Darrell.
The vehicle was on my left side. I saw it probably, very close to when it was on me, I would say, to my left.
So you were on the right side of the street at that
It was on
point?
the right side of the road.
So it'd be fair to say it was on the opposite side of the road from you.
It was on my left. Where on the left? If you show me a picture of the road, like point to where it was on my left, I could not say that it was on my left.
Blue. It's blue emoji. Wait. That one blue. No, let's do purple in honor of my Sammy Sam. Okay, she probably gonna be in here, but she is on the mend, honey. My Sammy. So we're gonna do some purple emojis for Sammy. Is in Sammy's honor. Okay. Purple emoji. Make it light up. Make it light up in the purple. For the Sammy Sam. Okay. Okay, Mama's twin is down bad, honey. Ooh. Purple. Go.
Did it come pretty close to you at any time when it was passing you?
The car did not hit me. It was on my left.
You referred to it as a car, as you just said. Was it a car? Was it an SUV? What was the vehicle?
I would describe it as an SUV, to be specific.
Any reason why you would say car?
Objection argument.
Grounds.
Overruled. He may answer.
For me, people that know me, I'm not a car person, so car is a wide-ranging descriptor to me.
It's a vehicle.
Would it be fair to say you wouldn't call a bus a car, though, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't call a car a house either, Daryl. But you would. You know, because he lived in his mother's car. You get it. Boom, boom. Look at him. You don't have the right to smile, Daryl. They need to confiscate his smile. I don't know how to do it. Okay, they need to figure it the fuck out though. Okay, they need to figure out a way to steal his smile. The fact that Daryl still has joy left is a travesty. Like the fact that somebody, the fact that Bubba, no matter what Bubba does to him, that Bubba could tell a joke one day, and Daryl can decide to laugh. Is a bit much. Like I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. Like I don't see why he need to be able to grin no more. You know what I mean? Like can we take his smile? Can we snatch his joy? I don't want to be a joy snatcher or nothing, but I do kind of want to be a joy snatcher for Daryl. I do. It's insulting. It's just insulting to watch him during the trial, like. Because there's family of the people he ran over and murdered in the courtroom. So, and there he is, just able to smile. It's insulting a little bit. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but I don't like it. More of the story. He's the fucking devil.
When asked earlier, when you were asked about if you saw anyone else on the ground or something to that effect, you said as time went on, you had observed someone else laying on the ground. Can you explain what you mean by as time went on? Was that a significant time that passed, or a very short time that passed at that point?
Tell us why you asked, Daryl.
My testimony is there were 3 people that were right in front of me.
There you go. Disrespectful.
And I really spent time. Father Pat then was taken to the side as he waited for a squad to come. I really stayed with Maria because there weren't a lot of people around there first, so I really kind of focused on staying with her. From looking up and waiting, there'd be officers or, different medical personnel, whether they were, I can't say, what type of personnel there were. People would come and check and kind of evaluate. Good job with the purple. But I could see other
making Mama proud over here.
Did you observe the other pockets of people that weren't with your group being struck at any point in time?
The only experience that I saw was our particular group. At the time of the incident, I had no idea what had taken place behind us.
And would it be fair to say you had no idea what had taken place in front of your group?
As I stated, I only saw what I saw.
At any time when the vehicle was passing you, were you able to see into the vehicle?
The vehicle was going very fast. So I would not have had a picture of who was driving the vehicle.
But you can't estimate a good speed that the vehicle may have been traveling?
My estimation was the vehicle was traveling faster than I would usually see a car traveling down Main Street. So over 25 miles an hour.
So would that be that you said traveling faster than you would see a car traveling down Main Street? Would that be in terms of if there was a parade actively going on, or even without any traffic on Main Street?
If I was at Main Street right now watching cars go past, if I was just on the sidewalk, I would say that the car and the parade was traveling faster than those cars would be traveling.
I'm saying in terms of even if there was no parade,
Daryl.
if it was just a normal day.
That's what I'm saying. On a normal day, the car was traveling, in my estimation, faster than you would see a car traveling on a normal day.
And you weren't able to get
I know what it is. I think I just figured it out. Daryl is steady wanting to keep this man up here because he's a priest. You know what do you call a priest? Father. Because Daryl, I think Daryl just wanted a father to be in the courtroom. Like, this is as close to Daryl having some family in this courtroom. Was this man who is also known as Father, And that's why he wanted him to stay in there as long as he could. That's why he started asking him these stupid ass questions for no fucking reason. And making him relive the fact that you the fact that you made him even have to sit here and describe carnage is bad enough. No, not describe carnage. I'm sorry. Let me be specific. Describe your carnage, Daryl. And now you want him to listen to you. Now you want to ask him questions about it. You're like, well, I know I made you watch my carnage and everything, but I would like to know the details of what it is that you saw that I did. What did it look like? Like, I know it was red, but how red? Like, oh my God.
get any description of the driver of the vehicle?
Not at all, no.
Like, oh, he didn't see me. Judge, he didn't even see me. How can they prove it was me when...
Could you at any point tell if there was more than one person in the vehicle?
I would not have been able to, no.
Why not just say... why not just say that? Like, why not just be like, sir, did you see who was driving? And then he'd be like, nope. And he'd be like, that's good enough for me. Bye. You're gonna make him relive the moments just to have him not even be able to identify who it was. You should have led with that. At the very least, just lead with it. Damn.
Do you recall being interviewed by any law enforcement at that time?
I was at the hospital, as I indicated before, that night, and there was a law enforcement person that kind of ducked into one of the rooms and asked, a couple questions, what I would have seen, or...
So very brief.
The like button from Mama.
Long, extensive type interview, but very brief, just a few questions.
In the hospital that evening, yes, there was a law enforcement. That was a brief interview.
Did you give any,
July 4,
or were you interviewed by
2008.
any law enforcement after that night?
That's my anniversary, my YouTube anniversary.
I was not interviewed until
That's
getting a subpoena
amazing.
about this particular case.
I can't believe I didn't know that.
Do you recall when you received that subpoena?
Do you recall?
I can't say a specific date. I can say, after that first one, October 1st was when I got the official, to report, to testify to the case. I can't remember what date it was before that.
Were you in contact with any law enforcement about this incident leading up to the October 1st subpoena that you received?
Not before I talked to the DA that first time.
And do you recall what DA that was?
Yeah, do you recall the DA?
Susan and
Excuse me.
Susan.
Look, why he looking at Daryl like that? He like, really? Are you still talking to this man? Are you really still asking this man these questions? You know that you don't have a point. You know that. And here you are. This is disgusting. Daryl don't give a shit, honey. He's stalling for time. He like, if I stay in here a million years, I have a million years time served. Ooh.
May the record reflect that there was a right hand gesture
He's
towards
disgusted.
the prosecution table.
That's the look of disgust. He's like, what is wrong with this man?
I believe the witness identified our district attorney, Susan Opper, as the Susan. The record can reflect that.
And was that October 1st time the only conversation you had with Attorney Opper?
October 1st was when I received
freedom.
the notification that I was to report to court.
My freedom.
I spoke with Susan, sometime in the month before. We spoke once.
But in the month before the October 1st subpoena?
So October 1st is when I formally got the subpoena that I was to come in. It would have been sometime in September where I was, notified to come in and talk to the DA. So I talked to the DA once.
And at that time in September, you weren't yet subpoenaed.
I was, how do I say this? This would be a point of clarification in the sense of I believe that I was subpoenaed to come in and talk to the DA. I'm not sure if that's a subpoena or that's what the correct wording is. I was told to come in and talk to the district. I'm not sure if that's a subpoena, but I believe it would be more than come in if you want to. I believe it was kind of like you need to come in, not if you want, you can, if not, don't. I'm not sure what the terminology for that is, but that's how I would take it. If that's a subpoena.
No, that's not a
Yes, it
subpoena.
can too.
The subpoena is when you actually get the subpoena paperwork by mail, or I don't.
Mr. Brooks, you need to ask a question.
Can I get to it, Your Honor?
No, because you're trying to define something which would be testifying, which you cannot do at this time.
She said, no, you can't. You can't go fuck yourself though. You can do that. You got options. I want you thinking you ain't got options because you got options. Okay? You can go fuck yourself over there or down in hell. Don't forget your gasoline draws. Ooh.
So the jury will disregard his last comment.
Disregard.
We'll go ahead and ask a question of this witness.
His stupidity.
You is something else.
Yeah. Oh, she's something else.
Wow.
Mr.
Oh, wow.
Brooks, that was inappropriate.
You can't
Do you have any
believe
other
it,
questions
Daryl.
for
Is
this
that it?
witness? Please
I do.
ask them.
Daryl can't believe it, y'all. He's like the unjustness of it all. So disjusticeness. Is disjusticeness? This is
During your conversations with Attorney Opper in September and October 1st, when you received the subpoena, at that time, were you provided the complaint in this issue?
What do you mean by complaint?
Yeah,
The
what you
complaint
mean
would
by that,
be
Daryl?
a reference to the charges in this matter. Paperwork that would state the charges.
Objection made.
Grounds.
Oh, Rose, he may answer if he.
He's like, wow, something's really wrong with this guy. Wow, that's this look of, wow. It's like, wow, like I knew it was something, but I didn't know it was this. I didn't know it was this bad. This is wild. Far side. Oh, are you answering the question from earlier when I was saying the song? Oh, yeah, Riddle Me. Riddle Me is coming in, I think, from like the beginning of the live stream. So Riddle Me is like answering questions that were from earlier in the live stream.
Confusing.
That's hilarious.
I mean, to me, seeing what happened and seeing everyone that was hurt,
No.
to me, it was very obvious what this was about.
Did you see at any time any paperwork related to the charges in this incident?
So there'd been the subpoena sheet that would have had, your name and any number of different.
What do you mean my name? What are you referring to?
I believe it would have said Darrell Brooks on it.
Are you aware that I don't identify by that name?
Objection argument.
What do you mean it would have my name? Well, okay. All right. Fair enough. So did you know that ever since I killed all those people, I don't even like to be called Daryl no more. Did you know that? Daryl, you is so weird, honey. You the weirdest, Daryl. Look at this man. He can't believe it. He's starting to sweat. He can't believe it so much. He's like, I think the Lord is testing me. I think the Lord is trying to test me. He's trying to see how much patience I got. Okay. He must be curious, but something must have happened that made him get curious of whether I had patience or not. And so he placed the Daryl in front of me because I definitely feel like I'm being tested. Oh, hey, Jamie. Hey, boo. How you doing? How do you do? Ooh, nice. Mama got a coin. Ooh, mama got a coin. Ooh. It was the group Farside. I remember Farside. She keeps on passing me by. No. She keeps on passing me by. No. You're right. My dear, we do not know me, but I know you very well. And let me tell you about this one. No. Yeah, I remember that. But when I look up the song thing, it comes up somebody named maybe that lyric is a lyric that got used again. Like kind of like how Drake stole a lyric. He stole this line from Chris Brown. Chris Brown made a diss track at somebody, and he said he got bodied by a singing, and then Drake just stole the line, acting like nobody was gonna know it. Like Drake need to take his ass back to Degrassi, you know. He need to take his ass on back to Degrassi. My dear, you do not know me, but I know you very well. And let me tell you, ooh. Yeah, that's the song. That's the one where it was like, where they were like upside down. Yeah, she keeps on passing me by. No. She keeps on passing me by. Yeah, and they were like upside down. That was some clever shit for back in the day, man. Now it's just a bunch of fucking mumbling. Don't nobody know what nobody's saying. Don't nobody know. Everybody sound like they high as a kite. Like I don't even know what you ain't even saying words. Sammy, I didn't think you was gonna be coming on in here. And you on the men. I told everybody you were probably not gonna attend, honey. But we had a little purple tribute for you a little while ago. If you could scroll up, you'll see a bunch of purple. That was for you, Sammy. That was in your honor. It was in your honor, my Sammy, honey. Yeah, everything today sucks. All of it is terrible. All of it is terrible. It came in with the skinny jeans. Okay, the shitty music came in with the skinny jeans. And it made no sense and it stayed too fucking long. I think the reason why the world is the way it is right now is because of that. The skinny jeans brought in the weird music, and then now we in the upside down. That's what people are weird as shit. Okay. But thank you, Sammy. Mama appreciate you. Yes, you do. Ooh. You my first of my 20. You my first of my 20. Mama appreciate you. Only 20 minutes to spare. You might be my only of my 20. Ooh, yes, hit the like button like Sammy said. Sammy that came in and she'd have told you now. Hit the like button is what she said. She said subscribe. She said make sure that you got the notifications on. She said all of that. She said you better do it now is what she said. She done told you. She done told you. She should do it now. She said stop stalling is what she said. She said now. Pronto. What do you say? Chop chop. There it is. Yes, and become a member. You know what I'm saying? I got the little link pinned to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Become a member. Ooh. Oh my God. Yes, easy. The audaciousness of it. The fact that they would come in with some skinny jeans and still was wearing them baggy, but still was wearing them off the ass. How you gonna wear skinny jeans and then pull them down off your ass? Do you know how I can't believe that it was a bunch of girls, like young girls getting pregnant in the last 20 years. Like however long the skinny jeans phase went on. Luckily we got back to the baggy now. We done got back to the baggy jeans. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But I can't believe these girls was out here getting knocked up by these men, these boys running around with skinny jeans that's hanging off the ass. I can't believe you trusted the life of your future and your children to a man walking around with skinny jeans hanging off his ass. I can't believe you did it, girl. Look, everything. Whenever I was seeing, I'd be like, "Are you serious? Y'all are dating these? This don't look weird to you at all." This is. Look how big just imagine this. Like, just you probably seen this, but just sorry we off topic here now, but my brain is there now. Like, just they're having like this like super skinny jeans and they're having pulled down off the ass, because of the whole pants baggy off the ass trend didn't go away when the skinny jeans came, so they kept it. So now they're doing both. They got the skinny jeans and the ass is out. So imagine that, and then with these big ass boat shoes, and then they were just walking around with the feet, and then their feet do this. I don't know. I don't know if that's because the jeans are so tight that it make the feet go out, but it might just be me, and maybe it's a coincidence. But I swear, every time I see a dude, one of these guys walking down the street with his jeans super tight and his pants down, his feet be out like this. His feet be out like this. Now, back in the day, I could explain why the guys was walking around and their feet was pointing out. Their feet weren't like this. The feet was like this. The reason why, back in the day when the pants was baggy and they would hang them off their ass, that shit was like, they was doing the impossible. They were walking around. The way that they walked is the only thing that was keeping their pants up. So they had to walk like with their feet out and their legs separated just to keep the pants up. But With the skinny jeans, this is not the case. The pants ain't going nowhere. They're so fucking stuck to your leg. But the guys, I guess they were just still used to walking like this. And this is what these little girls was out here getting knocked up. They're getting impregnated by these guys walking around like this. Okay, this is what they've been calling hot for the last couple decades. And I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who started it. I don't know why they didn't stop. But, to my New York dudes who never fell for it, bless you. It was a bunch of dudes in New York that still was like, yeah, no, I'm good. We gonna skip this one. We gonna sit this trend out. We gonna still wear the baggy pants. We gonna still wear the baggy. We still gonna wear the big ass sweatpants and the Timbs. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Some saggy sweatpants and some Timbs. Now that's hot. Yes, honey. Anthony, that's not true. Is it not true? Correct me. Tell me which part. Which part did I lie about? Was it the duck feet? Which one was it? Which part was it? Are you talking about something else? Yeah, the 70s, 80s, and 90s, that was the best music. I said the 80s and the 90s was the best music of all time. And ain't nobody gonna tell me no different. It absolutely was. Everything that came after it was a mimicking of it. So that right there tells you what it was. Like, it was all like they were just redoing the songs from then. All the best music. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you know, because the songs that were hot and wonderful back then, when you play them now, you still get the same feeling that you got back then when you used to listen to it. The songs from say 10 years ago that were good, it's like you hear them now, and it's, even though you listened to a million times back then, if you try to play it now, it's like you could take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I remember it. Basically, you hear it and you go, I remember that song. But that's about it. But the stuff from the 80s and the early 90s, just the 90s period, but like late 80s into the 90s. I mean, the music on all of it. The R&B, the soft rock, even the hard rock. Not necessarily. I was never even into the heavy metal, but there was even some heavy metal that was crossing over into where people who like rap music still like certain people. You know what I'm saying? We had shit like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which literally crossed all the borders. Everybody, my brother who only listened to rap had Red Hot Chili Peppers albums. You know. And that shit was everywhere. Everybody had that. You know what I'm saying? Music was just, you know what I'm saying? It was just hitting different. These kids they don't even know. I was actually saying this to somebody recently. I was like, you know what's sad? The kids today, they actually don't, because they're so young, they've been only listening to music since it's been this mumble rap stuff, or this mumbly kind of weird, this weird stupid shit. They've only been hearing this. So they don't even know. The best thing you can do if you got grandkids and stuff is to, when they're at your house, is to play old music, because it sticks. And they'll end up with an older soul when they hear that kind of music. Growing up listening to that stuff, they'll get kind of a more rich soul and spirit. So you got to do that. Anthony, why do you keep saying it's not true, but then not saying what ain't true? Anthony, are you wait, Anthony, how old are you? I see the old messages now. There's nothing wrong with wearing skinny jeans. Oh, Anthony is an advocate for skinny jeans. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. It's girls listening to twerking music and boys standing there with fucking skinny jeans, standing like a duck like this with the ass, with the pants down. Oh, talking about you know, that's just crazy. It's this guy. It's crazy. Absolutely not. It's some trends you just don't get back on. Like I've never been one of those people. Like I've never like been a trend. I've never been a trend person, like ever in my life. Like there was never a trend that I was on. I remember when I was in like high school. I remember my sister, she dressed like the way that she dressed when we watched shows and stuff. She matched the times that we were in. I didn't. I just like it's like a big, like I wore big stuff because I was very skinny and I was trying to hide that. So I would wear big stuff. I basically just wore like oversized things. And I like the comfort of being able to hide inside my clothes, which some old habits die hard. You know what I'm saying? I still do it. But like the trends of like I never really could get into it. Mm, mm. The Righteous Brothers. I know who the Righteous Brothers is. If you know how old I am, I know who the Righteous Brothers are. I know who that be. You think I don't know who that be? Don't ask me to tell you what song it is. I just know the time. If you tell me a song, I'll be able to sing it. But I'm not great at just automatically knowing this shit. Okay. Name a song from the Righteous Brothers and watch me just automatically start singing. Okay.
Thanks.
Sorry.
So is that what your subpoena said? Was that the language of your subpoena? The logistics?
We've been down this road under 90611, Mr. Brooks.
Yeah,
You're
Daryl.
not. I need you to ask a relevant question to this witness.
That was relevant. He said what was on his
No,
subpoena.
you've talked at length about the subpoena. So under 90611, move on to a new topic, please.
Are you aware of who the plaintiff is in this matter?
Objection relevance.
Grounds.
Overruled, he may answer.
I believe that,
Unchained Melody. Oh,
that you
I
would
know
be-
that. I know that song.
or excuse me, you're the
Okay.
defendant.
I would be the plaintiff?
Excuse me, my mind. You're the defendant, I believe. The plaintiff would.
Oh, he thought he was out of there. He said, wait. Hold on. You said, wait. You said, I'm the plaintiff? I would like to drop this case, Your Honor. I'm the plaintiff. So I don't see no reason to proceed with this. I would like to drop it. Can I leave now? Why did I got all excited when he said that? Wait, I'm the plaintiff? Like it's this man's job to know who's the plaintiff and who is the whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Be
Look at this. He is evil, bro.
all those who were hurt under the title of the state of Wisconsin. That's how I would identify it.
That's how you would identify it. So, do you know if anybody who was hurt that identified as the plaintiff?
Objection relevance.
Grounds.
Look at him. Look how he's looking at him.
Testified he's
It's I don't want to say what it looked like. It looked like he trying to make Daryl catch on fire. It looked like he and like coming. Coming. What's that from? See if y'all know. See if y'all know what that is. What's that from?
really not sure what the plaintiff is. He kind of guessed. He gave an assumption.
Sustained.
He did.
Foundation.
He did answer the question though.
Sustained. Next question.
You got this, Daryl. You gonna have your freedom soon. You almost there. You so close. they want to let you go. Can't you
So
tell?
to the best of your knowledge, the plaintiff would be the representative of the people.
Objection's relevance.
Sustained. You're now asking him to make a legal conclusion, which I will not
Yeah.
have him do.
He would like for you to make a legal conclusion.
It's also not relevant.
Dragon Ball. I know that's right, honey. That Kamehameha.
Do you know if any injured party
Kamehameha.
who claims to be the plaintiff in this matter?
Objection relevance.
Grounds.
Sustained. Mr. Brooks, under 90611, please move on to a new topic.
Yeah, move on, Daryl. You're doing a lot without doing much.
Are you aware that only an injured party could be the plaintiff in this incident?
Objection
Grounds.
relevance.
Sustained.
Like, look how he's looking at the guy. Look how he's looking at the priest. It's like, it actually, the way that he's looking at the priest is probably like an indicator of how he looks at girls. Not saying that he sees the priest as a girl, but because of the passiveness of the priest. It's like when you are passive around Daryl, this is what he does. When you are like, try to be nice to Daryl, this is what he does. It's like his mission is to make you as uncomfortable as possible, and like to just try to basically drive you crazy, I think. I don't Zach is like, you know what? Can I just punch him in his head? Can I just do that? Is that an option? Can I get a what? Ooh. Yes, you
And also
can.
misstates the law. You don't have to answer that. Mr. Brooks,
Yeah.
new topic, or under
fuck is
90611,
this
and we'll
look,
close the
Daryl?
cross-examination.
How does that mischaracterize the law?
Because
An
it
injured
do.
party has to make the
Under
claim.
90611, you haven't asked a
Because it
question.
do,
I will give
Daryl.
you one more opportunity. Don't question me. Please ask a question of this witness. The jury will disregard his statement as it mischaracterizes the law.
A leprechaun.
He is not testifying, he's asking questions at this time.
You're doing a great job, Daryl. You're so close to
Are
your
you aware
freedom.
that the state of Wisconsin is an entity and cannot claim to be an injured party in this matter?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained. All right. Your cross-exam is now closed under 90611. Does the state have any redirect for this witness?
Briefly.
Go ahead.
Sir, prior to the red SUV coming through your group, did you ever hear a horn honking?
Objection.
Overruled. You may answer, sir.
Objection. Hearsay.
It's not hearsay.
I personally didn't, but
That's fine.
How can it be hearsay if whether he heard it or not? If he says whether he heard it or not, how is that hearsay? Daryl is a fucking dick, yo. Like he is. Daryl is such a dick. He's such a douche.
Now I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 15 again and ask that that be published to the jury. This has already been admitted into evidence.
Go ahead.
Objection. What was the answer to the last question?
The record speaks for itself. Next, the witness can consider the annotations.
And again, you previously identified the individuals in the Catholic Communities of Waukesha box. In looking at that box again, were all those people on the road as part of the Catholic Communities of Waukesha when the red SUV went through?
Objection. Leading the witness.
Overruled. You may answer, sir.
definitely 100%.
And we can take that exhibit off the screen. One final question. When you spoke with District Attorney Susan Opper in your meeting that you testified to, did she ever tell you what to say today?
Objection. Hearsay.
Overruled. You questioned his credibility. You questioned his talking to the state. He may answer the question.
The only
Go
reason
ahead.
why I'm objecting, Your Honor, is because
Oh, he
Your
does
objection.
kind of look
Go
like
ahead.
Tommy
Attorney
Lee
Opera's not
Jones a little
answering the
bit.
question, so
A
how
young
would
version
Attorney
of him.
Daisy know what
Mr.
Attorney Opera
Brooks,
said?
I'm not going to explain the legal procedures. Go ahead, ask the question. You may answer when she does. Do you recall the question?
Yeah, I do. She did not.
Okay.
No.
Did she tell you to tell the truth today?
Objection. Relevancy.
Sustained as to the form of the question.
Everything that you testified today, is it truthful?
Objection. Hearsay.
Overruled. You may answer.
That hearsay.
Nothing further, thank you.
All right, Nathan, you may step down.
Oh, you know what it probably was? Actually, I just thought of it. I think, you know what I think Darrell's, I think it was like, it's like, you know how Darrell loves to like wave his Bible around and claim his, superiority, because of the Lord. You know how like he'll be like, I live by this. He'll hold up his little book. It's different because I live by this book. Do you understand though the whatevers? Do you? Because I was raised whatever. Like, you know how Darrell waves around his paperback Bible. I think like this felt like a challenge of that. The one thing he was using to make himself feel like I'm a good person. I'm not a bad person. I am a God-fearing man. I am a whatever, etc. But then here's this priest who he made watch his carnage. And this is really, it's like, I think that was why he just felt the need to attack him. He just wanted to attack him. Like, it was like, how dare you witness my carnage and now make it hard for me to use the Lord, like, how dare you? I think that actually explained it. It was like the way he rolled his eyes at him a couple of times. And so I was like, what the fuck is his problem with him? Like, why is he being such a dick to this priest? Priest steady trying to be nice to him. And he's being a turd. And that made total sense though. That was probably what it was. That was it. I feel confident. I feel like I nailed it with my psychic abilities, that is what it was. Ooh. It's just how I feel. All right, y'all. Everybody hit the like button for Mama, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I'm gonna try to make a video before I my live streams not going to sustain me. I'm gonna have to get back onto some regular long form content. Gotta be flexible up in this piece, honey. I'm gonna be dead in the water. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Drewski. Good night. Oh, I posted a little link or whatever in the community tab. If anybody in here ain't seen it. It's a link to my other channel. Okay. I posted my first vlog. I'm gonna be doing like a weekly vlog. I got a vlog channel now, y'all. Go over there, let that whole video play, watch that thing. It's hilarious. But watch that, you know what I'm saying? Like it, subscribe, hype it. Let's see if I can get some motion. If we can get some motion with that, then you know what I'm saying? Like, we could be I could be live streaming like all the time and it wouldn't matter how it goes. If I can get some motion with that, with the views and you know what I'm saying? Free up my time, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. But do that. Get me off to a good start by watching the whole thing. When you watch it, let the whole thing play. You gotta watch the whole thing. The partial watching, actually it actually sends me in the opposite direction that it should. Like starting it but not finishing it is terrible. Okay. I got the link to it in the community tab. I got the community tab. I go to my channel, go into the community tab, and there's it's the last thing that I put up. It's got the link to it. And just, you know what I'm saying? And subscribe to it and hit the notification so that every time I do it, it'll just show up also. Okay. All right. Y'all got me? Y'all got me? High five. That's 37 people in here. I know some of y'all already seen it. Like Drewski. Drewski was, I barely pushed to upload it. And Drewski already had 2 comments. He put, but it actually, like I said, if only one person watched the video and they didn't even watch it all the way through, it would have been better if they didn't even look at it. It would have been better if they never opened it. And then that's what it did. Because if you watch it, but you shut it right off, or it tells the algorithm that you're not interested and it sends a bad thing. So you all understand how this works. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, if I could make that shake, I could be a happy person. I think I could actually be in a happy place in my brain if I could do something like that. Because I've always wanted to do that. But I am introverted, so I don't like to go outside, but it would also then force me to do some outside things. So because you got to vlog doing stuff. You can't just be you don't vlog. I can't vlog from this chair. You know what I'm saying? Vlogging is moving around, doing things. It's me in real life. You know what I'm saying? So go check it out. You know what I'm saying? And ooh, help mama out. And thank you for Patricia for my beautiful stall. Appreciate that. I do. All right, y'all. Later, Gators. Go to the community tab on my channel and click the link. Ooh. And go to my other channel and make the things happen. Thank you, Easy. Ooh. Thank you very much. Later, Gators. Interveted. Night. What's interveted? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. All right. Later, Gator. Alone now.